Hi guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have more news today as always, so let's get straight to it. The very first thing that I want to tell you guys about is actually something really exciting for anybody attending this weekend's San Diego Comic-Con, which I'm sure there are some here on the channel. Here's something quite interesting. A friend of the channel and designer of Tiamat for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, Dopepope, will be speaking at the Kaiju Kingdom panel at San Diego Comic-Con this Friday from 2 to 3 p.m. The topic will be the year of Godzilla x Kong, along with professional artist and digital modeler Daniel Edry. They'll speak on their roles in bringing Tiamat to life for the film and all things MonsterVerse. You can go listen to the discussion, then stick around for a giveaway as they're actually going to be giving away one of the Titanic Creations 30-centimeter Gorgos as a gift for one lucky person. That is an amazing gift. It is sculpted, of course, by Dopepope and featuring incredible box art by the masterful Nick Shev. Dopepope will also be signing from 4 to 5 p.m. as well and selling limited quantities of 3 new art prints to anyone interested. Lobby CIP Pavilion, booth 2306. Don't miss it. And of course, if you are heading to San Diego Comic-Con, you absolutely need to check that out and have an opportunity to, of course, meet Dopepope in person, hear all about the creation of Tiamat, and possibly win yourself a Titanic Creations Gorgo. And speaking of Titanic Creations, we have a look here at the color variants for the upcoming Pulgasari. They will be doing these in limited editions of 100 and 200 units, so something really cool, if you want yourself to have one of the more limited and special edition color versions of Pulgasari, you definitely need to make sure that you are ready to go when this does officially go up for pre-order so you don't miss out. And of course, you can snag yourself one of these 2 different very cool looking figures. Also, as far as Marco Makes goes, we've got some great news. The model kit that I had shown you for the male Tyrannosaurus Rex will be releasing on Saturday, the 27th of July. As soon as his video premiere ends, the video will be up on Marco Makes YouTube channel. And you can, of course, see the times here on the images as to when you would be able to find that video. And then as soon as it's over, the model kit will be officially up for purchase, and you can grab one. Honestly, in my opinion, it's the single best male Tyrannosaurus that I have ever seen anyone sculpt as far as like model kits, action figures, anything. This is far and away the best that I can remember seeing, and definitely my favorite version, so I will absolutely be hoping to get my hands on one of these as well. And speaking of the Marco Makes model kits, there is actually another one that they have teased. They have teased the Spinosaurus, and look at how incredible this Spinosaurus is as well. You want to talk about as drop-dead gorgeous of a Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus model as it gets. Honestly, again, this lineup of model kits coming from Marco may be one of my favorite, if not my favorite things I think I've seen from him so far. I'm a big fan of model kits, and to have these, incredible Jurassic iconic dinosaurs created by Marco in model kit form is something super special to me. And we actually have one more image, which is just basically a little tease for the painted version of the Doe Tyrannosaurus, giving you a good look at what that one is going to look like. That one will also be going up for sale at some point in the near future. Also, as far as Rebor goes, they've given us some images of their upcoming Beezelbufo, which actually they will be releasing 2 different versions of, 2 different species of, one of which will be named Goo Goo Doll, the other one will be Little Feet. I think they both look fantastic, and seeing Rebor implement articulation and stuff, on their figures is pretty cool, so I'm definitely hyped for the release of these. And just in general, again, it's a species I've never seen get a figure before, so even more exciting. Also, speaking of Rebor, we have a look at the other paint variant for their upcoming V-Rex, and I will say this one looks awesome. Definitely a paint scheme they seem to be a fan of, because they have released a similar paint scheme on one of their Tyrannosaurs before, but it basically replicates the Dinosaur Revolution T-Rex, but now on a V-Rex, and it honestly fits so well for the V-Rex, so definitely excited about the release of this one as well. Also, as far as Nanmu goes, we have a look at their upcoming V-Rex, the articulated version, of course, super articulated with the Shadow Monarch 3.0 Smart Series version, and we can get a very good look at how incredible these look. It absolutely looks fantastic if you ask me. This is certainly a dream come true for many, because I'm sure, there are a lot of people probably a little bit sour still over the whole thing that went down with Arctic figures, and, for good reason, because that was awful. But anybody that was looking to get the V-Rex from Arctic Figures can now turn to Nanmu and grab one from them, because theirs looks, of course, is going to be a sure thing. You'll definitely get yours, but of course it also looks to be even better, in my opinion, than the Arctic Figures version. And speaking of Nanmu, we also have a sneak peek of the Therizinosaurus. Again, we don't know for sure if this is like some sort of articulated model or if it's just one of their standard models. I think it's a standard, because they were actually mentioning recently about on their Instagram and social media accounts and stuff, they were mentioning about picking a pose for it. So I would imagine it's probably one of their standard models, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they won't be releasing a Smart Series version of it as well. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but it absolutely looks incredible. And then when it comes to Dino Dream, you can see they have recently shown off this image, which basically will tell us quite a few different figures that are coming from them for this year. But on top of that, we actually have a Raptor model that has just gone up for pre-order. You can pre-order this right now on Lana Time Shop. We've got ourselves the Lost World Jurassic Park Raptor on the window, and you can see it is in 1/15th scale and looks incredible. Definitely the Lost World Jurassic Park Tiger Striped Raptor model that I honestly have been waiting for. I did, turn down purchasing the Iron Studios version because I'm just so iffy about Iron Studios almost all the time, but this looks miles better. I love the overall visual of what's going on here, recreating a very cool scene from the movie as well, and of course the Raptor looks beautiful. So if you are interested in pre-ordering one for yourself, you can head on over to Lana Time Shop right now and do exactly that. Also, as far as Dino Dream, they had shown off this image of a Tyrannosaurus, again, a Rexy model that will be coming. Obviously, this is more of a Jurassic Park version. They do have a Jurassic World version coming out, but this is the JP version. And they're also kind of debating what the size range will be for this. They haven't officially decided as far as I know, but they are considering even a 1/15th scale version, which would be gigantic. And the final thing I have for you guys is from Mattel, and we officially now know what the Jurassic World Legacy Collection Reimagined line will be, or at least we've got our first look at it. And man, does it ever not disappoint, because we've got ourselves the Demon Carnotaurus. And not only do we have ourselves the Mattel Demon Carnotaurus, it is also a real feel figure, which makes it twice as exciting. So we can very clearly see basically what we've got going on as far as like taking, Jurassic figures and kind of giving them that 93 classic look at the same time. So super cool, definitely hyped to see more from this line. And just generally, again, the Demon Carno finally coming to the Mattel line is insanely exciting. It also has sound effects, and again with the real feel skin, one thing you may notice is the fact that the jaw does not articulate. Now that's one thing I'm not totally sure how I feel about. It's kind of cool because it's very reminiscent to the old Kenner Demon Carnotaurus, so I do like that, but at the same time I also think I would have preferred to have the option of articulating the jaw and closing the mouth and stuff. But either way, it's insanely exciting to have this figure coming. It is available to pre-order right now on Target.com. And also one more thing that is also really exciting is the fact that we have a look at some upcoming reveals for the Beyond the Gates as far as a few months coming up, but you can see we will be getting more Hammond Collection. There wasn't really anything that was like mentioned as far as new Hammond Collection items coming for the remainder of the year, or honestly for the foreseeable future, but obviously it appears as though we will be getting more Hammond Collection this year, which is incredibly exciting, and definitely something that I cannot wait to find out exactly what species they will be giving us. So that's all the news I've got right now. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.